Hey, good morning. This is Alan Smith coming to you with another edition of the Southwest Florida Daily Tour of Homes and Foreclosures, and got a real nice tour of homes for you today. We're working with a client this week who's working a 1031 exchange. If you don't know what a 1031 exchange is, a 1031 exchange is essentially where you can sell a piece of investment real estate and purchase another one and delay the taxes on that particular piece of property. We have 1031 exchange facilitators on staff that can do that for you. If you have any questions on how to do a 1031 exchange, if you're selling a piece of property, please get a hold of us and we'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. I have done a video on 1031 exchanges, and I'll see if I can find it and I'll post it on the Facebook page as well. As you can see, we've got a lot of exciting things happening. We're completely revamping the Facebook page and adding several buttons. If you haven't already seen them, go check out the question and answers buttons and send me your questions so I can add them onto there so that we can get them added. Also added some new tour buttons. We're also adding some of the letters and testimonials and things along those lines that we get from our clients. We're re-putting those on there. And we've also put on a whole set of maps on there that you can see all of Southwest Florida and all the city areas. But the special thing about those maps, so those are special maps, are the same maps that the realtors use so that we can make searches on the MLS. And what's important about that is the public search system that I have on www.livinginswflorida.com is the same search system that the realtors use. No, it's not the same as our Market Watch or our home search, which is much more thorough, as that gets into all the for sale by owners, all the foreclosures, all the short sales, all the bank-owned property that's not on the MLS, which is why you get a much better coverage of the Southwest Florida real estate market when you subscribe to our Market Watch or home search and you give us a call and we set you up with that and work with you one-on-one with that. So if you're within 60 days of coming to town, let's get you set up on that. Let's start working with you one-on-one on hand-picking the best properties that come by you. Working with a client this week who's got some investment properties in mind. So I'm going to show you some of the properties that we're showing them and some of the best properties that we've seen for income properties up to 4 units and some super buys out on Sanibel. But first, let's talk about this fiscal cliff bill that was just passed and how it affects you and your taxes. Well, here's an overview of the provisions in that fiscal bill. As you know, yesterday, or the other day anyway, when I wrote this, the House and Senate passed H.R. 8 legislation to avert the so-called fiscal cliff. And the following are the real estate-related provisions of this bill, which President Obama plans to sign into law, which was, they're working on right now. Anyway, the Mortgage Forgiveness Debt Act was extended to January 1st, 2014. So in place of the 2007 Act, provides a tax break for homeowners who struggled through financial hardships such as a foreclosure and were granted mortgage debt forgiveness. In the past several months, the National Association of Realtors issued numerous calls to action urging its multi-million-dollar plus realtor members to ask lawmakers to extend the tax break for another year. More than a quarter of all the transaction involved stressed properties. That's no longer the case. Now it's only 15%. However, NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, said in its plea homeowners shouldn't be forced to pay a tax on money they've already lost with cash they never received. I kind of feel that way with all losses, and unfortunately I've never had understood that whole theory behind paying tax on money that you didn't make and that you didn't see or that you lost in the first place. But regardless, deduction for the mortgage insurance premium for filers making below $110,000, which is extended to 2013 and made it retroactive to cover 2012. The 15-year straight cost recovery for qualified leasehold improvements on commercial properties is extended to 2013, and the 10% tax credit up to $500 for homeowners for energy-efficient improvements of existing homes was extended through 2013 and made retroactive to cover 2012. And finally, the PEAS limitations that reduce the value of itemized deductions are permanently repealed for most taxpayers, but will be reinstituted for the high-income filers. PEAS limitations will only apply to individuals earning more than $250,000 and joint filers earning more than $300,000. these thresholds are indexed for inflation, so they'll rise over time, but under the formula, filers will gradually lose the value of their total itemized deductions up to a total of 20% reduction. That's a small summary of some of the things going on, and I just wanted to bring it up to you today. Let's get started with this great tour of homes that I'm bringing you today. Now this home here is on Angel Drive. It's out on Sanibel. It's 1.595. It's just come on the market today. I wanted you to see it first. The realtors haven't even seen this home. This is a super premier location with bay views and direct access boating. It's ideally situated in the intersection of Sanibel Isles Inlet with 2 wide waterways and views to Pine Island Sound. This is one of the prized Sanibel's true Florida style home that started the revival of this wonderful design concept of the 80s. This home was built in '82. It is a 3-3. It is 3,577 square foot, but when you open the door, you'll find southern pine flooring, voluptuous ceilings, and an open room concept with loads of natural light. The pool area is perfection with supreme privacy and wonderful lanai area, all with bay views. Did I say it had bay views? Let me tell you. The views from this home are superly spectacular. And if you're looking for a home on Sanibel, folks, live there, work there, I know the island very well. I'd be more than happy to be your personal tour guide of Sanibel or anywhere here in Fort Myers Beach, Naples, Cape Coral, or Fort Myers, and assist you to find the perfect home for you and your family. We just got done working with a great couple from Sweden, Norway. We spent several days with them, probably 100 and some odd hours worth of work. Hopefully we're going to hear from them today on if they decided on a particular property. The other clients went back to Oklahoma. They're still trying to sell their ranch there. They've had some delays on that, and then they're going to be moving to Florida. So a lot of exciting things happening here in Southwest Florida. This home, 1.498, so it's 1.5 million essentially, is another stunning view home down intersecting canals out on Sanibel, Venus Drive. Now this one's a little different. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-bath. It was built a little newer in '86. It's been totally refinished. It's on a very nice private setting on the east end of Sanibel. This home offers a spacious open floor plan, a large kitchen that flows beautifully into all the living rooms and the decking and beyond. Now this home does have western exposure, which captures amazing sunsets. It's a very low maintenance hardy board siding with composite decking, so you never have to worry about refinishing or cracked boards or wood. So that you know, down here we don't use a lot of wood in our construction, only because with the humidity and the sun down here, it just warps boards and things like that. So if you're building a dock or a deck, you're always better off using that composite decking. This home's got a wonderful large recreation room, a pool with a waterfall, a large wraparound dock, which I know all you boaters are going to love, with a lift, and I believe that lift is 10,000 pounds, but don't hold me on that, but I can check on it and make sure, but I'm just doing this by memory. Very nice, beautiful planting surroundings this area, lots and lots of outdoor area for you to enjoy the outdoor living that Southwest Florida is all about. Now, we're going to run over here to another great home on Sanibel. I think this is my last one out on Sanibel today. This one's on Blind Pass. This is a beautiful, beautiful 4-bedroom, 5-bath home, built in '87. Again, just going on the market, you're seeing it first. 4,300 square foot. This one is direct access canal home, so you get the best of both worlds. You have the beach right there. You got waterfront. You got a boat in the backyard, which is on your own dock and your own lift. This is really, really close to Captiva at Blinds Pass. So you're getting a home essentially in the Captiva area without the, $2 million plus price tag of Captiva. This has a gourmet kitchen in it, solid wood oak cabinetry, it's solid wood cabinetry. I don't believe it is oak. I missaid that. It's got a very nice veranda in it. Offers a splendid setting for entertaining, has full state-of-the-art movie theater in this home. I believe this movie theater was about $30,000, has a retractable viewing screen and a sound system in it. I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful office, has a beautiful wet bar. It's a very, very super nice home, and probably the best buy in this price range right now. The east wing of this home offers a complete second master suite, so a place to put the mother-in-law, guests, or if you're going to use it as a corporate retreat or rental, would make a very, very nice place for a two-couple type of a situation. And at 1.398, it truly, truly is one of the best buys for that quality. Now we're going to run down to Siesta Drive on Fort Myers Beach. This home is in 695. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-bath home built in 2001 on the water. It's a Key West style home. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of pictures of this home. It's got no bridges or in your path out to the Gulf waters. All of the finest Florida living that this home has to offer you is accessible by your own private elevator. The main floor has 2 bedrooms with in-suite baths, a great room, a breakfast room, and a gorgeous kitchen for, I tell you, the discriminating chef. I would love to be able to cook in that kitchen. The downstairs is set up as an awesome recreation room, but it could be increased and changed to whatever you want. It has a heated pool and jacuzzi, and it sits on a double lot, as you can see there by the pictures, and there's just a little bit of the view. And at $695, folks, to be on the water right down there on Fort Myers Beach is totally a best buy. Okay, this home here is in the Cape. It's off of Southwest 9th, 619.9. I wanted to show you this. It's a direct sailboat access home. There's no bridges. This home sits on a nice landscaped Gulf access property. The home has many upgrades throughout it. It's got 18-inch tile on the diagonal. It's got quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, and a fireplace for those romantic nights. Hey, the boat lift on this one holds 10,000 pounds, which is about the average. I would consider, you know, that's what you want. Even though you don't have a boat that's that big, it's always nice to have something a little larger than what you need. All the window treatments stay in this home. The pool and spa plus the summer kitchen are all in place. It's got new fans in it with remote controls and new ACs. This is probably your dream home or very one similar like it. I have about 8 others very similar to this. This home I don't expect to last the week. It's going to sell quickly at that 619 number. It's got a very nice pool area, as you see here, with the sauna, the jacuzzi, and the canal area. So let's wrap it up, and we're going to get moving right along here. Now this home, for you country lovers, I've had a few people ask about country homes. This one's out in Alva. Great country area, right out there on the river. As you can see, boat lift, dock. This has an amazing view of the Caloosahatchee River at its finest. This home has every detail of high-end inclusions all the way through it. It has 42-inch cherry cabinets. It's light, bright, and it's airy, which so many people want. It's got character of a new construction, and granite countertop islands, pull-out shelves, custom hardwood cupboards. The boat lift has an extra wide deck around it, as I showed you earlier with that 10,000-pound lift. It's got extra high 10 and 12-foot ceilings in many of the areas. It's got wainscoting in many rooms, bull-nosed corners, very solid metal stud construction home with UV tinted windows in it. It does have an RO water system, solid oak hardwood cabinets and hardwoods throughout, and an insulated interior walls. So, you know, a lot of great things. I know the sprinkler system's in place. There's a lot of space in this home. If you're looking for a country home at $575, that one would do it for you. You're on the river, got a ½ acre in the country with that country Florida setting. That's a special home. Now this one here is a home that has another installed theater in it. The theater was about $30,000. It's $549. It's in the sanctuary in Fort Myers. It was built in 2006. It has a great pool area, as you see there, that looks out there to the golf course. It has a new security system with cameras in place. It's got additional features like a wet bar, 42-inch cabinets. It's got the security system, all stainless steel appliances, crown moldings. It does have a view of the 10th hole of the Old Orange right from your own private screen lanai. So for those of you who like that picturesque view of the golf course, this would be a great home for you. Plus it has a private office and garage shower, you know, right there in the master. So it does, you know, it has one of my favorite things. It does have a saltwater pool in it, and the garage has a separate air conditioner so that you can have your own private gym or your air-conditioned work spots up there. Miles and miles of biking from the private trails, or you simply can kayak the Orange River that flows right through this wonderful community. And at $549, that one could be yours. Okay, $439. This is Fort Myers Beach. 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,700 square foot home. Now this is a kind of a unique architecturally designed home, and it's unlike any others down on Fort Myers Beach. It's very solidly constructed, elevated home. It's also a legal duplex. Yep, you heard it right. A legal duplex with an in-ground apartment that generates rental income. Could use it for additional rental space. You could use it for a caretaker, a mother-in-law, a family member who, you know, maybe they're retiring earlier than you, or they just need a place to call home to start a second place of life, whatever you could help them out with that. This has an adjoining 57-acre nature preserve right next door with a fishing pier and a kayak launch. And I'll tell you what, you're going to love being able to enjoy all the Southwest Florida lifestyle, the nature preserve, the beach, the fishing, the boating from this great location. And at $439,000, folks, it doesn't get any less expensive than this. It's right next to Beach Elementary, which has a public library right there, Bay Oaks Recreational Center, and a community pool. Give you a little idea of the overview of the particular area. The shopping, beach access, there's the beach right there. I wanted to show you the white sandy beaches of Fort Myers Beach, and the sparkling waters of the Gulf is just across Estero Boulevard from this home at $434,000. Now at $405,000, you could have this one. Now this is a foreclosure here, folks. You get 15 days ahead of everybody else. I'm giving you 15 days head start. That the bank will look at contracts from me for 15 days head start here. Only owner occupies may submit offers on this home from the bank. For all of you that are chasing bank foreclosures, this is it. I also have another article I'm going to post on bank foreclosures here shortly as well that you're going to see on the Facebook page. And I got another question from somebody asking me, do I have to, go on Facebook? Can't you just send me listings? And the answer is yes. Give us a call at 239-872-7736. We'll get you set up on your own custom searches. You'll receive them by email. You won't have to listen to me by video. Remember, this is just our newsletter and our way to stay in touch with you on these video tours. Now, this home is a Fannie Mae foreclosure, so if you want to make some bids on this or you want to try to buy it, I can assure you it's going to sell for probably 99% of the listing asking price, which is $405,000. And I think we're going to wrap today's tour up with this one at $399,000. This is a direct access sailboat home, built in 2004. You're not going to find any homes cheaper than $350,000 down here anymore that are on the water, that are old, that need a lot of fix-up and repair or upkeep. They're just not available anymore. Prices have gone up over 40% here in Southwest Florida, 20% in Naples. You can take a look at my market reports under that new market button and see for yourselves. This is a sun lover's dream home. It has large composite dock with that 10,000-pound lift and a canopy, which is nice because it really saves on your boat. Water and electric is at the dock with lots of room for a tiki hut. The lanai has over 1,400 square feet of space, which you'll absolutely love. Plus, it has that huge oversized pool that you're looking at right there. Wooden cabinetry in the kitchen area. Great place for an outdoor kitchen right there. This one screams outdoor living here in Southwest Florida. It's tastefully landscaped, although it could use some more. It has a wonderful wraparound dock, as you see there. What more could you want, huh? You got your dock, you got your boat, you got your lift, you got your lanai, you got your pool. Heck with the house, you only sleep in there and store food for the time that you cook it out on the back porch anyway. But this is a great opportunity, and at the $399,000 figure, it's right there. Now, very nice landscaping, has the decorative curb. It's in a quiet, well-established neighborhood with 2 parks within walking distance for the dogs or kids. It's close to all the waterfront shops and restaurants down in the southwest area off of Southwest 35th Place. So another great home. I'm going to bring you another tour there, and that one's at $399,000. Well, that about wraps it up, folks. If you're looking for custom homes or custom home tours of only what you're looking for, regardless of your price range is $200,000 or $2 million, we're happy to get you set up on that. It's called our Market Watch and our Home Search. I know you filled out a form. That's probably how you got into this daily tours. Send us a little bit of information about yourself. It's not nearly enough that we need to know in order to send you the perfect homes. So we need you to give us a call, 239-872-7736, especially if you're coming to town in the next 60 days. We'd like to start working with you one-on-one and handpick some homes, have you sift and sort through them so when you got to town, you see the best 10 so you don't lose any of those great opportunities. This is Alan Smith wishing you a wonderful, sunny Southwest Florida day. It's about 84 degrees right now. It's 12 o'clock, and I look forward to bringing you another tour tomorrow. Got some great things coming up this week, so stand by. Bye-bye now.